Hello, welcome to our English class for this week from April 13 to April 18. This week we are going to talk about future plans. This is an English class for my students in Cell 002. I'm Nilton Miranda and let's start. First, let's review how to use the present continuous. Remember, we use the present continuous to talk about actions happening at the moment of speaking. For example, Peter is reading a book now. Remember, now because it's happening just at this moment. We also use present continuous for trends, tendencias. So, more and more people are using apps to listen to music. Yes, this is a trend. Now, people are using different streaming sections or apps in order to explain or attend classes or show videos, whatever. 3. Actions happening around the moment of speaking. We are talking here about longer actions. For example, my friend is preparing for his exams. It's not just right now, it's now and around now, maybe a little bit into the future. We use also the present continuous to talk about temporary actions. For example, I'm working in Rome this month, or I'm working at home this month because of the quarantine. We also use present continuous to talk about repeated actions which are irritating to the speaker. In this case, we tend to use always, constantly, forever, and obviously a different tone, a different way to speak. Look at example. Andrew is always coming late. We also tend to emphasize this feeling when we pronounce the sentence. It's not just Andrew is always coming late. No, it's Andrew is always coming late. To emphasize the feeling. But now, this week we are going to focus on this number 6 or last use of the present continuous, that is fixed plans in the near future. For example, we are going to Basel on Saturday, or we are going to have our final exam at the end of this month. Yes, this is another use of the present continuous. We can use the present continuous as a future form when we are talking about events that are coming soon. Remember, we form the present continuous with the verb to be, am, is, are, plus the ing form of the main verb. For example, coming, working, exercising. Let's look some examples. I'm going to the movies tonight. Remember, with the present continuous, when it has a future meaning, it needs some time expressions that indicates that the action is going to happen in a near future, maybe tonight, for example, or we aren't having a barbecue this weekend. This weekend is the time expression. Are you playing soccer on Wednesday? Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Remember, we need time expressions with the present continuous in order to show that we are talking about the future. Because if you only says, for example, we are having a barbecue, like example number 2, we are having a barbecue, you are talking about right now. But when you say we aren't having a barbecue this weekend, you are not talking about now, you are talking about the near future. Remember, for affirmative sentences, we need the form of the verb to be and the ing form of the main verb. For example, she is watching. I could also say I am watching or they are watching. This is affirmative. For negative, remember, we need the contraction between the verb to be and the not. So, they aren't going to ITSA this week, or I'm not going to ITSA this week, or she isn't going to ITSA this week. Remember, the negative needs the not. between the verb to be and the ing form. For questions, we use the verb to be as an auxiliary verb, so it's placed at the beginning of the sentence. Is your family having a beach party in June? Is the verb to be as an auxiliary. In this case, your family is the subject and having is the main verb. So remember, this is the structure for yes no questions. And short answers. Short answers are only with the verb to be. Yes, they are. Yes, I am. Yes, you are. And short answers in negative are no, they aren't. Remember, always the contraction. No, I'm not. No, you aren't. No, she isn't. Always need the contraction. Now, let's practice a little bit using the present continuous for future. We are going to complete these sentences using the present continuous. We have these 4 or 5 sentences. In the first one, we have a question. So remember, as a question, you need the verb to be and the ing form of the verb. That's why I have, are you going to the beach this weekend? We use are because the pronoun is you. So you are you? Are you going? The ing form of the verb go. Are you going to the beach? The answer, yes, we are, is a short answer. Yes, we are, is affirmative. Would you like to come with us? Yes, please. What time are you? And the ing form of the verb leave. So, are you leaving? What time are you leaving? Now, let's continue. Next one is a normal sentence, is affirmative. So, we are meeting. We are meeting Tanwer and Mira at 10 o'clock. Question, are you taking food with you? Are you taking food with you? Negative answer, no, we aren't. We are having lunch in a cafe. Okay, so remember, for present continuous tenses, as a future, you need verb to be, ing form of the verb, and also a time expression that place the sentence or the affirmation or question or negative sentence into the future. Time expressions like this weekend, on Friday, next Thursday, next week, whatever. Okay, taking this in count and practice with and answer these questions. See you.